Merry meet Taurus. Taurus, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all Taurus starting today, the 16th of April, 2024. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Jennifer and the lovely Vanessa. I should have said are the lovely Jennifer and the lovely Vanessa. And moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, moderators. And thank you, Geminis and friends of Geminis, for joining us today. You know, if you are watching on a restream on YouTube and you don't like shuffling, you don't want to watch me shuffle, just use the timestamp in the video description to get to the reading. Today I'm reading with this Marseille Tarot by Fournier. And I have already purified with this beautiful verbena by Monotheme. You can find links to purchase those products right in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. This does go out to a lot of Taurus, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, don't force things. It may just not be meant for you. If that's the case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we have a general reading for all signs each and every day except for Monday. You can find the most recent of all the tarot readings right on the website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. It's a bunch of affiliate links, which means we make a small commission off of each and every sale. It's a nice, easy, fun way to give this channel a little support if you desire to do so. Stay tuned. We will have a brand new shop coming soon, and we'll let you know when that launches. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're watching on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation on that platform. We do appreciate your support. And Taurus, we appreciate you for being here for this 2-week reading. So without any further ado, let's finish shuffling, cut this deck into a nice clean, using a nice clean cut, and see what's in the cards for all you gorgeous Taurus starting today. 2-week reading, April 6th, 16th, 2024. The World, the Ace of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. Well, aren't we having a good day, a good couple weeks? This is wonderful. You're coming out of this World card into more success, into more. The Ace of Cups is a very prosperous card, and it's prosperity it does include financial prosperity, but it's so much bigger than money. It's so much bigger than money. There's so much in there that, so much good for you, Taurus. And this good is never ending. So whatever good you need, whether it's financial, health-wise, self-expression, career, whatever it is, it's all available to you. And your cup is overflowing. And you're also magnetic to your good. And you're magnetic in a very intensified way, it looks like, right now, for whatever reason. So it's very important. It always is, but it's of prime importance this next couple weeks that you stay very conscious and certain, very intentional. That's a good way of saying it, with your conscious mind. Very intentional with your conscious thoughts. Not to let yourself go off onto weird thought or verbal tangents about things that you don't want, or things that you're worried about, or things that you're angry about, and things like that. Save those for another time because you don't want to fuel your magnetism with too much of that. You can go back to complaining later, but right now you don't want to be complaining. You want to really be very, very clear with your words and your thoughts and your intentions. And you are very protected. You are very, very protected. That's that World card. And the world card with that circle of angels that is constantly around you, they've always been around you. It's not like they're around you because of this reading, but it's important that you realize it. And that's why it comes up in this reading. Because if you realize how protected you are, you can call on that protection. Because that protection, even very protective energy from angels can't really do much for you if you don't ask for it. Think of the prime directive of Star Trek. That's kind of how angels are. If you don't ask for it, if you don't request it, if you're not part of it, of the process, they're just there waiting. So utilize those angels, call upon the protection so that you feel safe, so that you can move forward in all of this beautiful prosperity that is your birthright. All right, let's see. We've got this 7 of coins. So you've already started a financial upgrade of some sort or a health upgrade. And a career upgrade. So many of you are either doing new things with your career. You have a new job. Some of you might be getting promoted. Some of you might be moving to a new office. I mean, whatever it is, there's wonderful upgrades in your work that are happening as we speak. And then all of this this 3 of coins, really getting it together financially, just really getting it together financially. This is like I like the 3 of coins it's a Saturn card, but I always like to see it as a wealth machine that's within you, that's constantly churning. And at first it doesn't seem like it's churning that much money, but then as you keep it going, it just expands little by little by little, long term, over time. All of the work that you put into things really pays off. And you're going to be seeing over these next couple of weeks a payoff in a lot of the areas that you've been putting a lot of effort and work into that may or may not have really seemed like you were getting much back from. You should be seeing the payoff. And again, with the 3, that's just the beginning. It'll be good, but it's just a promise of even more. And this Venus card here, this upgrade of your finances, it's already started. These 2 upgrades, there's a lot of Venus, which is your ruling planet, which is, it's important to recognize that in this reading, that your own ruling planet is extremely active in your life right now. And that means this is your time. This is your time, Taurus. So it's time to really accept that and to own that and to not let anything or anyone outside of you co-opt your energy, even stuff that you think is super important. If it's turning negative, if it's turning into using your emotions or your thoughts or your words in ways that are talking about things that you don't want more of, try to give it a rest. Don't be bitching, moaning, complaining over these next couple weeks if you can help it. Not that you have to put your head in the sand and pretend like things aren't happening, but there's a way to address the things that are happening that isn't bitching and moaning and complaining. So it's just, and I'm not saying that you are bitching, moaning, and complaining. I just want to make sure that you don't, because that's usually when we have all of this magnetism with this Ace and 9 of Cups, that's usually something I just will tell whoever. Just be careful that you don't bitch, moan, and complain, because you're so magnetic. You don't want to do that. Find another way of dealing with anything negative in your life. In fact, you're so magnetic, you can demagnetize yourself from those things in your life by turning down the enthusiasm. You see, the deep mind, it doesn't say, oh, well, that's anger, that's fear, so since those are so-called negative emotions, then they don't matter. No, it's just energy. The deep mind doesn't have the this is a good energy, this is a bad energy. It just, when there's a lot of energy and enthusiasm attached to a thought or an idea, especially if it's any kind of emotional energy, it sees it as important, and it gets to drawing those things toward you. So you can tell what's being drawn toward you based on the emotions that you're feeling, because that any kind of intense emotion is turning on the magnetism. So if you're noticing fear and anger and all that stuff, do your very best, and it's okay if you're not an adept at this. You just do your best to calm down, call in those angels around you, and just relax and ask for another way to see it. Ask to be shown a different way to look at that so that you can have a loving, intense energy, a gracious, intense energy, a gratitude, a praise, those kinds of things. And then you're going to be drawing those things into your life. So if you're noticing something that's awful and you're just upset about it, don't be so upset about it. Find something within it that is praiseworthy. Something within it that's praiseworthy. And what you're doing is twofold. You are attenuating or turning down the magnetism for the thing that was making you upset, and you're turning up the magnetism for the aspect of the thing which is good. I hope I'm making sense. I'm not a morning person, and I do these things so early in the morning. I hope I've made sense. But boy, Taurus, look at you with all of it. And there's not one negative card here. There's not one negative card here. It's so powerful. And that's why I'm talking like this, is because I don't want you to miss a thing. I don't want you to miss one little thing in this. Now, there's only one meditation that is indicated here. And I have that meditation for the World card, and it's called Invoking the Circle of Angels. And you may, if you have chance and it's something that interests you, you may want to take a listen to that at least once over the next couple weeks so that you can optimize all of that angelic assistance that's there for you. Because remember, you don't want to leave that on the table, because it's as if it's not there if you don't consciously engage with it. If you don't consciously ask for that help, it's not going to come in and mess with anything, because angels don't attack. And anything that you don't ask for is a type of attack, right? Because you have free will. You can think anything you want. You can perceive any way you want to perceive. You can have your life be any way you want it to be. And a lot of times we don't realize that what we're experiencing is something that we had a hand in, right? So then if you ask for the angelic assistance, it can cut through all that stuff and really turn things around very rapidly. But you've got to be conscious of that, and you've got to ask for it. You've got to be proactive with that. It has to come from you. You can't just say, well, where are the angels? How come they're not helping me? Because they can't. They won't unless you are proactive. You're a part of it. And then they underwrite your efforts. They work with you, they're not employees. But anyway, you are, God, Taurus, look at you. I just love all this Venus energy. I love all this lunar energy. And I adore this Ace of Cups right in the center of your reading. This is your prosperity. This is your power. And it's just think of this cup as being bigger than a house, and it's being filled to overflowing with all blessings. Now you get to consciously turn to that and partake in those blessings. And that's what this is all about, making yourself even more and more magnetic to the things that you want, starting to get the payoffs for the things that you've been working on, experiencing all those upgrades both in your work and in your finances and in your health, and doing this all in a way that you feel safe, that you feel protected, and you feel empowered with all of that angelic energy. A fabulous reading. Good for you. All right, thank you for being here. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Jennifer, Vanessa, and Delene. And we'll see you in a couple weeks, Taurus. Blessed be.